The findings of a lengthy congressional ethics investigation into former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz are now public. Gaetz and some of his Republican allies in Congress argued the report should remain private since he resigned from Congress and is now a private citizen. NBC's Chris Pallone is in Washington with more.
Andy, good morning. President-elect Trump wanted Matt Gaetz to be the nation's top law enforcement official. This ethics investigation ultimately derailed that plan. It accuses Gaetz of violating House rules and possibly federal and state law.
I've been focused on
the years-long House Ethics Committee investigation into former Republican Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz finally public. After a bipartisan vote to release its findings, the committee determining there is substantial evidence that Gaetz violated House rules related to prostitution, statutory rape, illicit drug use, impermissible gifts, special favors or privileges, and obstruction of Congress. Committee member Glenn Ivey, a Democrat, voted to release the report.
This is something the public should know. They should have a chance to see what this information is. You never know what he might do down the road.
The report points to a 2017 encounter Gaetz had with a woman who testified she had sex with him when she was 17 and had just completed her junior year in high school. The committee also detailed $90,000 in payments to 12 women that investigators concluded was used to pay for sex and illicit drugs. Gaetz denies the allegations, admitting instead to womanizing, drinking, and smoking in the past, claiming his conduct was embarrassing but not criminal, emphasizing the Department of Justice chose not to charge him after a lengthy investigation. Sunday, Gaetz mused about his future in politics.
Maybe I'll just run for Marco Rubio's vacant seat in the United States Senate and join some of those folks.
Well, I'd like to say that, this is the type of thing that would end someone's career. I'm just not so sure I can say that anymore.
Gaetz resigned from Congress when President-elect Trump picked him to be Attorney General. He withdrew from consideration as the fight over releasing the Ethics Committee report intensified.
Gaetz made a last-minute bid to have a court block the public release of this report. His attorneys called it an unconstitutional overreach for a now private citizen. In Washington, Chris Pallone, KPRC 2 News.